Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. How are we doing tonight? Long overdue for this one, as finally, I think the wait is over for many fans of REANIMAL, the game behind the creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2. The good games in the series. Little Nightmares 3 wasn't all that. I think we all agreed. Little Nightmares 3 is the weakest one, and it's really because the same team that worked on that series is no longer with Bandai Namco and have basically separated and made their own little game, which is REANIMAL. And honestly, this is perhaps the best this is so far the best iteration of a Little Nightmare-esque game. I remember when this came out in February, it was such an absolute surprise. I don't think many of us expected it was going to be this good. And even much more darker, and at times even a little bit more cryptic than the Little Nightmares story. But you know, I don't like to compare. I don't want to compare. I feel like they definitely are trying to do their own thing with this. And yeah, with the DLCs, finally the first one has come out. And it's called The Prisoner. Now, I wonder how this will connect to the main storyline. What I remember from the REANIMAL story, we were playing as a boy and girl who were basically trying to save our friends from this remote island. We had to go through we had to go up against so many different monstrosities, and we were getting this impression that this place is infested with war and a great misery of some sort. From what I remember, the revelation at the very end, when this mutated sheep kind of came out of nowhere and basically consumed all of our friends and the world around him, is that apparently the children, started this entire cataclysm that took place through some great sacrifice, and the sacrifice being the little girl that we play throughout the whole story. I don't know if it will continue that, or maybe this could be a prequel, give us a glimpse before that disaster takes place, some kind of thing like that. But anyway, that's all I remember from the base REANIMAL. Let's get down to it. Let's play The Prisoner. Okay. The slow descent. And we'll be playing solo. Prisoner of war, maybe? Something like that. Hey, Olia, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we finally got the DLC to work, but we're here finally. You know, this cutscene kind of reminds me of Dark Souls 1. We're playing like the undead prisoner, and then you have the guy at the top throwing the key to you. I remember the third act of REANIMAL had this great, like, insane World War I-esque sequence with the soldiers and the artillery, the tanks, the no man's zone. Seems like it's, I don't know if it takes place around that time or maybe before the events of REANIMAL, but we'll see. We're supposed to jump down. I think I need to grab her. The visuals already looks fantastic. Where's everyone? No idea. I think they'll join in later. If anything, the stream will be up for them on my channel if they want to check it out. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? When I think it was Abdul Majid was like, "When are you gonna play this game? Get this game." There you go. Oh well. More for us. To run. Oof, 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 oof. That was the horse that we saw in the concept art. I'm trying to remember how do you play this. Okay, so hold R2 to run. Okay, L1 to L2 to call in my partner. Okay, A to jump. What? There's something here. You can just sit here. Take a moment to reel in the great disaster. I think we're in for a treat, definitely. The atmosphere, the ambiance of this. Huh? Oh my god. Okay, so I think this takes place. You remember when the girl and guy in the base game make their way to the city, and they are crossing literally through this no man's zone, like no man's land. I think at the same time we're also there as well. I'm just guessing that's the timeline. It's that, or it could be a prequel. I do remember there was a similar sequence where we have to avoid the turrets, right? Ahlan Patrick, welcome to the live stream, man. Oh, the tank. Wait. Could this be happening at the same time when the boy and girl were riding the tank? I think so. What does the poster say? I need a really good look at that. But why would we put those posters up? Out of the recommendations, did you wish list anything? To be honest, let me see. There was a few that I already knew about. The Occultist I played, did not like. I remember I stopped halfway through the stream and dropped it. The Last Transmission, I was aware of this. I just didn't know if it was going to be any good. Skin Stapler, I bought it. I was going to stream. Then I saw the reviews. Then I dropped it. Voices of the Void and Redacted the Safe House. I'm not aware of these. Maybe, I mean, have you played these, or do you know if they're good, or you sent them because they look interesting? I'll give these two another look. But at the moment, I'd say the closest thing that maybe is intriguing enough is The Last Transmission, because I do remember I wish listed this back in the past, but I just removed it. I think the only problem with these type of games is the link. That, and they don't keep me interested, even in the short time that they're in, you know. Okay, I think we're supposed to jump. Oh no. Get this out of crouch. I forget how violent this game can be. Voices of the Void get so much praise. I never played it myself. Okay. Ah. Really? The DLC is only 44 minutes? Ah! It's gonna be 2 hours if I'm gonna keep dying like that. There's another way over here. I think maybe this is like an Easter egg. Let me check. Can I jump from here? Oh. Could I use the shopping cart? Maybe I can just push it and trigger the traps. Man, this is reminding me, like, just the setting of the World War I reminds me of Amnesia: The Bunker. Man, that was such a phenomenal game. I'm really stoked for what the developer is working on next, to be really. Ah. Honestly, that line looked way too short. I didn't want to go. Who's that? Oh, okay, this is the flamethrower guy. Did we see him in the base game? I think we did. Gonna say it was gonna take at least 2 hours. You know what? Let's make it 4. There's a weird twisted part of me that, you know, especially in like survival horror games, if there are unique death animations, I kind of want to see them. You know, I used to do that a lot in Dead Space. Like, I know, for example, that I can, like, let's say I can defeat an enemy encounter, but maybe I let the enemy take me out just because I want to see how they kill me. It's weird, I know. Mikey, how was World War I, if you don't mind me asking? I wasn't born yet during that time. Wallah, Bakir on the rage bait. Bakir. It's still a good excuse. Oh no. Mannequins again. I feel like this is some kind of monster. Can we interact with it? What is it holding? You know, it's holding a key. You know what this game is just missing? I feel like it's just a quality of life. Give us the opportunity to just like zoom in somewhere, because like when they put that poster up on the thing, I wanted to actually zoom in and read what it was. You know, like, unless you screenshot and then you manually zoom in yourself, you can miss out on some maybe important details, honestly. Okay, so we somehow need to... Okay, maybe we can use that rock to push the mannequin. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, okay. I can't see the rock. Oh, there it is. Ah. Okay, this can't. You see, like, this camera view makes it hard to see. Okay, now I completely. Oh, there it is. Almost there. I can't see it at all. I can't even. I'm not even sure if this is what I'm supposed to do. I'll come back to this later. All that for him to need the rock just now. I could try again, but I don't know. I just realized it's not even a rock to begin with. It's just the head of a mannequin. Wait. Who just went down? Okay, there's a way to climb up there. I can see like an opening at the top. Maybe I can tell my partner to Can I carry it? Hold on. Yeah, I don't think the shoe is strong enough for me to kick through that window. Oh, okay. I just noticed the seed spewing out of the pumpkin head. That's a nice little touch. Ah. I remember these monsters. These are the ones that like... Ew. Do I have to go through inside of him? I remember there was like... They used to like teleport through each other's guts. What perplexes me is how does she know that that's what you're supposed to do? Type of stuff Sony pulls after iBuy game. They added the to the PS Plus extra catalog. Also added Helldivers 2. Ah, that is some bad timing. Bad timing. But until you got Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Well, you got 2. Ah, okay. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, listen, did he get it on a discount at least? Because if he did, then... You know, maybe it's not that bad. Think of it this way. You own the game forever. Compared to... You only have it on PS Plus so long as you're subscribed to PS Plus. So... That should make you feel just a teeny weeny better. I got 1 and 2 with the full DLC for $40. Close. That way you don't have to ever worry about it again, so... Okay, so the camera is a tool for something? Could it be a way of using it on these enemies? So like if I flash him now, does it work? Yeah, this thing opens up again, and we teleport back. I like the soldiers, like, he's hesitating. He's like, I don't think I want to go in there. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Toby. Ahlan, ahlan. Maybe I can use the camera on the mannequin. Oh. Who the hell was that? Was that the girl from the base game? God, I forgot their names. I remember she originally used to wear a rabbit mask. So I think her name was Rabbit. The other guy, I think the other guy wore a bucket. Rabbit and bucket. But you can take a photo in the cut for an achievement. In the cut. Well, let's see. Okay, so it is for this. Can I do it with other mannequins? Oh, they move. Okay, very interesting. As long as they don't start randomly moving. When I'm not taking a picture, that should be fine. In the paper cut out by the fridge. Let's see. Trying to find it. Oh, was the fridge here? Let's go back to that locked door. By the bridge, by the bridge. Oh, let's see. No. Well, anyway, we got the key. DLC, yeah. New characters. My guess is that this takes place right around the time, right at the final act of the first game, of the base game, when the other two characters make their way to the city. Hopefully there's a limited amount of film. Because that would suck. Uh-oh. Flamethrower guy is back. Isn't he supposed to burn dead people? Oh, the place is burning. Okay, we have to get out of here. See all the bodies stuffed under the table as well. Oh. Okay. Gotta get on. Ah. Come on. I wanted to take a picture of the flamethrower guy just to see what would happen. we open this? No. You know what this game makes me want to play? A Way Out. Damn. That was a pretty fun co-op. I wish I could experience it again for the first time. Yeah, that was pretty memorable. I can't remember. I think maybe. Yeah, I think I live streamed it many years back on Twitch. And you know what was the worst part about that? Like, me and my brother were having such a blast with it, but some viewer jumped in, and what he started doing, he started like sharing spoilers about the end before we got there, which kind of ruined it for us, to be honest. Still, fun game nevertheless. Okay, I think I need to stay clear of the exploding canisters. Looks like it's gonna explode any moment. Oh wait! Do you see someone? Someone is up there at on the railing. Do we know this person? It's honestly rude, especially on stream. Yeah. Some people just don't have the manners for it. I got to experience the ending and it had me chokehold. Yeah. If you, like, for anyone who plays that for the first time, it really subverts your idea of what a co-op is, you know? And it does a great job of, like, you know, making you think that they're always going to be working together. Yeah. I did. Oh. Okay. Yeah. It's always when you die, you're like, oh, that makes sense. I can see why you should have done that. It's not about manners. People who spoil are miserable. Yeah. I guess it's like, if I'm miserable, why, you know, I'm just gonna make everyone else feel miserable. And I love the fact that the only one person has to buy it back when money didn't come first. Yeah, I think they still do it with all of their games. I wish more games did that, to be honest, because it can be such a hard sell, you know, especially with a group. You're like, oh guys, get this co-op game, and it's only gonna cost 30 or 40 bucks, you know, to play. It makes it more enticing for someone to play if they know it's for free. More studios need to do that, honestly. I didn't play Amori for the longest time because the plot got spoiled to me hardcore. Damn. Yeah, I can see. Honestly, if I ever get spoiled for any kind of game, it does make it less. I get demotivated to ever play it, because it's like, oh, what's the point? I already know what's gonna happen. Unless it's like a very, very special game and I want to play it because I want to experience it for myself. Sure, you know. But I know there's one game, if I get spoiled the story, I don't mind. I think you can take a guess. Death Stranding 2. You could spoil that away, baby. Spoil it away. All right. Is there a ladder down here? No, I don't think so. I guess you figured. I got spoiled for Red Dead Redemption 2. Aw, but I still cried when it happened. The only game movie that made me cry. Whoa. Wow. You know, honestly, I teared up. I teared up on that at the very end. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but yeah. Hell, I was tearing up with God of War Ragnarok. That got me good at the very end. Damn, this AI kind of smart though. press that button. Ah! Wait! Why do he could have waited, my god. So I have to, like, put the plank before he jumps there? Okay, shit. There we go. It's the hope that kills you. Some really great moments from that game. Let's see if GTA 6 will hit those emotional beats. You know, it's Rockstar. Their stories are solid. And to be honest, you kind of never figure out what, you can never predict their stories because it goes all over the place. But I sense that GTA 6, I can feel it. I sense it's going to be a tragedy. There could also be multiple endings depending on certain choices you make, but maybe the multiple endings might be more intricate than how they were in GTA 5, where it depends on a collection of choices that you make. Okay, hold on, don't wait. Okay, no. Oh, I'm supposed to stand on it. Okay, he's a little too steadfast. He could wait like a second for me to adjust. Oh my god. I hate when people ask me for spoilers too. Like, why would you want me to tell you things? Yeah, I kind of make it very clear. Even like when I talk about any game or in its story, that I always leave it ambiguous. I always just keep it very surface level, just out of courtesy for the person, you know. If I ever feel like I overshared information on a story, I feel so bad because I'm like, god damn it, I didn't want to spoil it for someone, you know. But yeah, I don't get it, to be honest. I got spoiled so much. Damn. GTA Online was getting that Netflix series type of story. Honestly, I could never. I honestly, like, even Red Dead Redemption. I don't know why, but it's like the same team that worked on the single player is not working on the online story missions for GTA 5 or even Red Dead Redemption. They need to do something where this upcoming GTA Online needs to have a much better, like, it needs to have like a more you know, like a more meaty story. I get like they just do like a few little cutscenes and some mission, you know, some story related missions, but come on, like, especially for people who are going to spend a lot of time on online, there should be something that you can work towards, you know. And Dan Hauser left, so I don't know, but I still bought the $100 Ultimate Edition. You fell right into their pockets. Let me guess, are you gonna subscribe to Netflix to watch the exclusive trailer? Or are you gonna wait 6 hours after its launch to finally watch it? I once major spoiled a friend on the pirate anime like 5 years ago. It still haunts me. Oh, you're talking about One Piece? Okay. I mean, what's there to spoil? It's like 1,000 episodes. I'm sure one little detail out of 100 other details that will still surprise them. I spoiled my friend on House of the Dragon mid-season 1 just by showing a photo accidentally. Okay, looks like we've all been a bit naughty. It happens, it happens. We live and learn. As long as it wasn't our intention, I think that's what matters. Oh, the smoke is killing us. Oh, can we... Yo, they're gonna make us ride the tank again? Oh, never mind. No. That tank sequence in the base game was amazing. I'm already subbed to Netflix. Yeah, 11. So Hana, for me, I just don't sub to Netflix anymore out of principle. So I'm gonna wait those 6 hours. When it finally comes out on YouTube, I'll finally get a chance to watch it. but it's so scummy. From here? Oh. Oh, there's another body here. Oh, okay. Go from here and then down to the bottom over there. Speaking of House of the Dragon, no spoilers for season 3. I've not watched it yet. I was waiting until all 10 episodes come out, which they have. That means I can now properly sit down and do my my binge watch for the series. Don't say anything. Don't send any pictures. Don't even mention a word. What is that horse eating? Hey, here's a spoiler for everyone. Mike is going to need 4 hours to finish a 44-minute story. Make it 5 hours. How about that? Okay. Because if I'm going to suffer, I'm going to make everyone suffer. That's one hungry horse. Looks like we're going to go up here. Are those the pigs from the farm? What, bro, what is he eating? This is what I'm talking about, like having a zooming feature, because I really want to see the details. It gets kind of lost in the foliage. That is a pig, right? I think so. I mean, that's a farm truck. Ah, you can see the person. You saw her. She was running in the background. 5 hour stream, Mikey. Bet I'm sad. Yeah, no worries. I remember the last time a game had the photograph as a feature. What was that game? Where we basically went inside. We got trapped inside a computer, and we're fighting like this digital monster, and so we had to keep using. Oh. Yeah, time to go. He's ready. He's ready to cook. Okay. Open. That means business, bro. It's not gonna work. Open. Oh, shit. P. Yo, no, wait. Okay. You just had to have one little smoke before he got back to it. Okay. Maybe we can hide in the fridge. I like how thematic this monster is. Ah! He just had to make sure everything is dead. Also, the photographer job. I feel like I know it. If I can see like a picture of that, then I would know. Yeah, Viewfinder. Viewfinder was amazing. That was a blast. It was one of those games I streamed on Twitch back in the day. Oh my god. He's still with us. Of course it's locked. Oh, we can see the flash. And it's over. Maybe we can climb up here. Or we can flash him, hold on. Yeah. Or he can fry us. You know, hiding in the oven or fridge is a terrible idea, considering metals are very amazing heat conductors. Let's suspend disbelief for just a moment, you know. I think little children wearing a pumpkin head and a big soldier man spewing flamethrower all over the place is already gives you the idea that this game doesn't really care about, you know, real life applications. Oh my god, I already got... Oh, that was close. Oh, he was right here. My physical chemistry degree had to take over me. Right up. He's coming. Oh, there's a gun. Oh, okay. This is like a little boss fight. Okay, so if I get burnt 3 times, it's over. That was a bit reckless of me. Okay, an actual boss fight. I think this is like a first for these type of games. Usually you're always running away. Oh, I need to shoot the tank. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I have to wait until he distracts him. Eee. Destroying all the cover. Oh, that was satisfying. 6 hours? Let's make it 7 hours. Oh my, I died once, guys, okay? Take it easy. Do I keep the gun, though? I guess not. Did he maybe drop a key somewhere? Oh. I did see an opening here. Let me back up. Okay, looks like that's the way. Did you get the achievement last time, Mikey? Shooting your partner in the game? Eventually I will. Don't worry. Whether I do it by accident or on purpose, I'll have the achievement by the end of the game. Flamethrowers remind me of Call of Duty World at War. That one mission where you're in the forest with the flamethrower. Yes. Where you're basically fighting against the Japanese on the shore. Man, to this day, World at War is one of the most immersive Call of Duty games out there. I don't think they've ever made it as violent as World at War ever again. Fantastic. It was also my first platinum on the PlayStation. Oh, there's the you see that? There was a symbol of a rabbit. If we remember, the female protagonist of the base game, she had a rabbit mask. But you see, why are they covering it with this poster? What this? You see, I wish I can zoom in and look at what the hell this poster means. What is it symbolizing? What kind of propaganda are they trying to enforce? We keep seeing, like, there's also this other picture just juxtaposed to it. That looks like a picture of a wolf. I don't know what picture is ours, but yellow. World at War, I played it when I was 7. I probably played it 20 times. I was addicted as a kid. As a kid, I was in love with the sound of the carbine rifle reloading. Yeah, ding! Where it's like, ding! Yeah. For me, I was always spooked by the main menu music for World at War. It's like this very, like, intense, almost like you're, like somebody's like literally ripping the strings on a violin. And back then, like, for the first time when you finish the campaign and then it automatically puts you into the first ever zombies mode map, it was like that was, I think, my first horror experience. I'm like, oh my god, that's why are we here? I thought we beat the Germans. What is this? You know? Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, most likely we're gonna have to use the grenade on this door as well. It was a little too close. I almost killed him. So, you see, I almost got the achievement. Holy shit. Okay. Can we now get our partner to open it? Here it come. Okay, that's too cruel. That's too cruel. Oh my god. I'm thinking of buying the Lord of the Rings and playing it with my little brother. Back then, we were so young, had no clue how to play it, and never beat the game. Honestly, that remaster for War in the North is such a great game. Even, like, for me back then, I think that was like one of the best Lord of the Ring games of its time, and it still holds up, to be honest. For them to just shadow drop it out of the blue was such a surprise. And anyone who hasn't really played it should play it if you're a Lord of the Rings fan. It really it's very fun as a co-op game. But just bear in mind, it can feel just a little dated. Just a little dated, you know? It just has old game designs. It's not as modern as people would hope. But honestly, it's still a solid adventure, co-op adventure game. With a lot of, like, moments that harken to the events of Lord of the Rings. And so, like, when you play the game, just imagine that the Fellowship are on their way, you know, dealing with their own challenges. And this is like, meanwhile, here's what's happening up north in Middle-earth, you know. The villain is definitely non-canonical. Keep that in mind. Good idea for a villain. They had to make that sort of, you know, creative liberty of their own if they wanted to tell, you know, that story. But they do take some canonical events that do happen in the North during the events of Lord of the Rings. So it's kind of like it's a bit of a compromise for the lore. Nostalgia will take over me. I don't care. It's outdated, but playing it again with my little brother and actually beating it this time, go for it, man. I even platinumed it back in the day. I think I recorded it. I can't remember where I put the footage for that. But yeah, super fun. I used to do this thing where I played the lore master, the spellcaster. My brother played the dwarf. And this is something you might realize when you play the game, is that if you're the first to, if you're the one who commits the killing blow to an enemy, you take the XP, not your friend. So what would happen is that, like, we're fighting cave trolls and they're very tanky. My brother would just, like, he's doing all the damage, right? He's the one that's up and close, and then I'm in the back and I just spell cast, like, boop, and I get the killing blow and I take all the XP. I remember he paused the game and he looked at me. He's like, "Stop stealing my fucking XP." Super fun. Good memories. And I'm like, I tell him, like, I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry, you know, but, you know. Okay, hopefully not a bomb. Okay, no bomb. Are we looking for a secret path? Yeah, there. You could see all the little red paper on the ground. Like it's a hint that this is maybe where we need to go. Huh? Okay, I think I need him to pull it. Yeah. See where it's. What is it opening exactly? Okay, he needs to do it. I need to see. Do it. I still okay. I need. Okay, there we go. I just had to find the other book. Me and my brother were so young, we didn't even know what XP was. We were just glad to get by. Well, just something to remember, I suppose. Ahlan, Lies, welcome. Now you play this game? Is there a problem? Better late than never, right? Oh, what's that? There was something there. Was that some kind of aberration? Also, do you see all the pile of red paper? It's all of this propaganda posters. I wonder who's spreading all these messages that we see throughout the game. And why is it that we're so adamant to post our own propaganda as well? Tripwire. Okay, I need to jump. Huh? What is that image? It looks like rats entangled together. Hmm. Touch the red glowing thing again? Tempting. I do wonder. Okay, I'm gonna touch it. Oh wait. Okay, shit. I thought she was gonna actually sit on it. Whoops. My favorite games as a kid on the PS2 were the GTA San Andreas and Crazy Frog Racing game. Oh my god, wow. I guess I wasn't the only one who played that Crazy Frog Racing game as well. Damn. Did we have the same childhood? What's going on? That game was weird though. Like, I didn't know most of the characters from the Crazy Frog. I guess because they were just like side characters from the YouTube video. Crazy Frog's, you know, the fact that he has like no vehicle, he's just floating. That was a nice touch back then. But the maps felt always very samey. Just, you know, like there was no real difference between them. What's the significance of the war horse? Huh? Oh my god. I don't think they survived that, to be honest. Oh, the poor horse. He's still alive. Oh, that's so sad. When I was around 2, 3 years old, I still couldn't speak. I used to tell my mother, bang bang. That means I wanted her to put the Crazy Frog song. How do you remember? Do you remember like those things at that age? I don't remember what the hell I even did until I was like maybe 6, 7 years old, and even then, my memories of anything is pretty hazy. You played it too, Toby? Oh my god! I guess this Crazy Frog game seems like a part of our childhood for the PS2. Your friend dipped and it just stood there watching the fireworks. I don't think if we were even friends with the oh, you're talking about when the artillery happened. I don't know what's their relationship, to be honest. How is this horse alive? My goodness. Okay, it's definitely dead. Poor horse. I'm sure it was very confused. No. My mother reminds me of it every day. She said I was addicted to the song. I would ask her like 10 times a day, to the point that it traumatized her from Crazy Frog. You know what traumatized me back in the day? The gummy bear music. Oh my god. I'm a gummy bear. This song came after, I think like a few years after Crazy Frog. And so I guess I preferred Crazy Frog instead of this atrocious music. But my little brother, always used to play it. Oh my god. Garafni from this song. I'm a gummy bear. My god. And I'm like, listen, stop this gummy bear bullshit. Here's some real music, okay? I mean, Crazy Frog was, I think, even like our first introduction into, I guess, techno or electro music in a way. So yeah, that shit was popping. He had a few other ones, but I don't think they ever hit like the original. Yeah. Not the gummy. Yeah. I hate Havana and Senorita. Oh, Havana, una na. Yeah, that one. Didn't like that. Get visceral reaction out of me. Micah, the door is behind you. You just leave? Where? Oh. There is a little window here. You know what traumatized me? The black and white Mickey Mouse cartoon. I used to cry when I saw it. You're talking about whistling, what's it called back? The one where he's whistling? Or he had a different name back then. Something Willy Mickey Mouse or something. Yeah, that one. How's that traumatized? Okay, maybe the black and white made it. And maybe we're not used to those visuals back then. I'm gonna go up here. then you should definitely see the horror games and movies that are based on that IP, because now it became public domain. You know the Looney Tune skunk? I was scared of him. Okay, I can see why. Because, like, if you look back at some of those episodes, the skunk comes off as very what's the best way to say it? A bit of a womanizer. Like, the way he would chase the women to an unhealthy degree. Like, for modern standards, you can tell it comes off very creepy. Yeah. I was actually I remember reading like some kind of interesting fact where in Space Jam 2, there was supposed to be a whole like cutscene with the skunk guy, but Warner Bros. Removed him because they realized like he's a little bit, he's a bit dated as a character. Yeah. What would be the modern term for the skunk guy from Looney Tunes, I wonder? Maybe a simp. I think that's what it would be. Or just a stalker. Okay, nice. We got a permanent weapon. Only he takes it, though? Oh. Dora used to piss me off so much as a kid. Generally made me crash out. Oh my god, Dora was pissing me off. My younger sister loved it. I did not grow up with Dora. I think because she was only on Nickelodeon. I didn't have much Nickelodeon when I was younger. Only Cartoon Network. Which, honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. But yeah, I get back then like the way hi guys, do you see the thing that we need to find? And she would like repeat it and then look at the TV for like 5 seconds. Again with the rat symbol. Kind of like a Rat King sigil of some kind. There's a term for this type of for this thing that happens when a rat mother, she gives birth to too many rats in an enclosed space, and so what happens is that all the baby rats, they entangle with one another, and even their tails basically get tied with one another. I don't know what the name of it is. I think they call it the Rat King or something. Oh. Okay. Thank you. What do we got here? Ah, the power line. Adjust and jump between switches. Ah. Okay. I'm changing the sign up there. But I'll have to figure out what are the 3 letters that I need. You low-key do need Dora while playing games? That's not very nice. Ah, shit. I kind of did that to myself. That. Listen. This is that's. I kind of put myself in that situation. I'm gonna stay quiet. Prove my point real quick. God damn it. At least achievement. I'm gonna stay quiet now. I'm gonna, that was very humbling. That was a very humbling experience right now. All right, but I do need to figure out the 3 letters to, I guess, to summon the train on the other side. Hmm. The camera doesn't go there. This took me forever. Oh god. Well, hopefully I won't take too long. What was the achievement though? You're silly goose. Let's check. Where is it? Definition of insanity. Get killed by all exploding suitcase traps. Quite the title. No. Maybe he can break the window here for me? No. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Something on the floor. Well, that's where he got the hatchet. Definition of insanity. When you do the same thing over and over, expect a different outcome. Yeah, that same quote from Far Cry 3. This reminds me of, I'll show you 20-second clip. Is it a clip that I made? Well, there has to be some clue. Maybe we'll go back in the train. Oh, there's an E on this one. Maybe that's the third letter. Okay. Let's keep looking around. If I can figure out anything here. No. I said you'll last max 20 seconds. We shall see. Okay, I see it now. There's a stop sign, and there's an E. And then the second letter, we can just kind of guess the rest of it by brute forcing it, so. Okay, we figured it out. Okay, third letter was E. And then the last one, we just kind of guess our way. Okay, what? Look at the symbols again. You don't remember that Saros boss fight? I do. Okay. I think I remember what you're talking about. You see? Like I see a stop sign there and I see the E. And that one is a V. I mean, where it was ripped looks like a V. I'm not sure if that's an indication for anything. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Okay. Let's hold down each button one at a time. Don't go too fast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured. We'll give every letter a few seconds. I don't see the TikTok comments, by the way. Okay, hello. Let me fix that. I don't know why this happens. I mean, I do this every single time when I right before I stream, just to make sure it's working. But it seems to be inconsistent. Then again, I can't complain. It's a free feature, so let's try this again. There. Should work now, hopefully. Mikey's TikTok doesn't show up in multi-chat. Carlos. Hopefully it should work now. Wait. I'm hearing something? No. Okay, we got it. I wonder where this will take us. Maybe into the heart of darkness.
Still cold. Freezing. Want my coat?
I wonder where we're going. Oh, what? Okay, so our character does have some kind of strange power. Similar to the female protagonist. I mean, her power was... Well, she didn't really have a power. She was just cursed with that sheep monster that was embedded in her. Alright, the combat should be working, right? I think so. Oh. What the... Oh, they look like ice. Okay, so I think I need to use the picture to... Okay, I remember earlier we saw some ice on the train. It's where... Or actually, it wasn't on the train. It was... Could this ice be her doing? Oh, more of them. Wait. These look like, were these the same children we saw at the orphanage? I'm not sure. They look a bit different. I don't think the orphanage one were ice, though. Trying to find the correlation between her power and all of these ice children. Maybe she got some kind of amnesia and forgot that she did all of this. Again, here you can post another propaganda poster. And it's always that weird, like you see, we're covering the rabbit sigil. Can we check? Oh. Oh, we have the sheep. Oh my god. I do like the what do you call it? The kind of like the polar opposite forces. You have fire with the flamethrower guy that we met earlier, and we have her with her ice power, so fire and ice, you know. I don't know why this is reminding me of the metro stations and arc raiders when I would go there to do a little bit of extract camping. Oh, shit. Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up. What if I run out of film? Door's locked here, which means we're gonna have to shimmy our way in here. Huh? Okay, so different symbols. We have the triangle and the circle. Feels like some kind of puzzle. Alright, this one is turned off completely. Hopefully no bomb. You can see more rats. Seems every time it starts off with like, I think it started off with like one rat, now it's 4 or 5 of them. Trying to find the correlation between the rabbit symbol, the rat symbol, the horse, the propaganda posters that they're posting up. Okay, let me see. I think I need to flash him. See if I can flash him from the front. No. No. Maybe I should get him to interact with something. Okay, we're locked in, which means there's nowhere else to go. Stream is gonna be 8 hours now with the puzzle. Ah, god damn it. I don't know the significance of switching the screens. And there's this supposed power line at the same time, like that we have to maybe interact with. Can we move his body? Yeah, we can. We can. We just have to drag his. There we go. Okay, so we. Oh, we had to put it in the blue screen, which then printed out an ice key. Okay. So then we use it to open the door. Can we not use it? What? Was that an ice key? What am I holding exactly? Wait. Oh, we have to put it in here. Okay, never mind. It's sorry, it wasn't an ice key. It was a key card. Okay. Okay, I got it now. There's me again overthinking. Okay, so it looks like we've restored power to the metro. Sold under 5 minutes. This deserves a celebration. Another propaganda post. I really wish there was a way to zoom in so I can actually look at it. Wait. It looks like a hound dog. Whoops. I thought we can get on that bridge again. Technically, though, your puzzle solving rate is 100, but we don't talk about how many hours you spent on them. I'll take it. Ah, you can see the horse tracks. The horse is still alive? What is that horse made of? I don't like how foggy it is. Oh. Huh? Okay, we're good. I can't climb up. There it is, okay. Mike, I don't know if you answered this before, but will we be streaming GTA 6? Yeah, but only the story. I think once I wrap up the story, that's it. I'm just gonna move on to the next game. I don't see myself streaming the online. I don't really care much for the online stuff. I feel like a game this big forces every streamer to change their genre. I mean, listen, I played every GTA that I could think of. I mean, GTA 3 barely. Liberty City I've played. San Andreas I've played. Liberty City, GTA 4, GTA 5. I think we all just play it. Nevertheless, I know maybe I think you guys gotten used to me playing a lot of indie horror games, you know. But I'm open to definitely always playing something a bit different. go. So who's the person that they spiked up there? Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, I need to flash him. Okay, wait. Can I not flash him? God damn. I've played all the GTAs as well. Did you? Did you play GTA 1 and 2, the top down? Nah. Those games are... Those games suck. Okay. I feel like the cover is limited, so I have to be careful not to waste it. Alright, here we go. Also, maybe I can... Okay. Okay. Ah, you can't slide under it. Can you jump over the fire? Hmm. Turned into Swiss cheese. That's for sure. Okay. You only get one... You get 1 ounce of cover. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I think I do need to flash them. Hold on. They're unaffected. They're unaffected by the flash. Now I want a cheese platter. I like how watching characters get brutally shot fills your appetite for cheese. Not gonna judge. 10 hours. Okay, maybe I should hide all the way here. I think he has a limited range. Like, he's not able to shoot. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot. He can't shoot me from here. We're good to go. We got more of them. I think most likely we might have to. I need to go and get the spikes and use it against the gunner. Okay, let him shoot again, and I'll. Okay, go, run. Take the item. It took way too long. Okay, but we got it now. Oh, else we're good to go. I did also notice that because I stood in one place and I kept taking pictures, the physical film actually stacked. It was a nice little detail there. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, I killed the driver. Done. I can't imagine doing this in co-op because then, like, because I have an AI partner, he gets technically immune to the gunfire. But if it was an actual player, I think he has to physically dodge the gunfire, or else he dies immediately, and we're gonna have to reset the whole sequence. Maybe sometimes it's good to play solo. Oh, nice! We get to drive it. Awesome. Oh, we can shoot. Nice. I mean, it's not a tank, but I'll take it. I think we're gonna bump into the tank. Uh-oh, here they come. Oh! He speared me? Mike basically said the AI is better than him. You took that way out of context. Ooh. Close call. Can we just use the motorcycle for the rest of the game? Oh, it's getting dark. No. Just when I say that, khalas. They take away the motorcycle privilege. Oh, the horse. It's mutating. Wait. Into the spider. The spider that we fight in the orphanage. So this is a prequel. Oh, and the children. The ice children are actually the children that we see in the orphanage as well. I was wondering about that. So this is kind of like an origin story behind this behind these two things. Oh my god! Ah! Okay. I feel like I'm having to do two things, you know, like move this clunky motorcycle and shoot at the same time. Ah. Okay, I'm messing up. It feels like the controls are a bit reversed. It's messing with my head a bit. Damn it. So you can't multitask? I'm trying. Yeah, I just realized I need to avoid the boxes so I don't slow down. Oh my god, it's so... Oof, I want to screenshot this, hold on. I like this. And it's coming back. It was too quiet. I think I need to space out my shots so my gun doesn't work. No! The motorbike. Okay, so the children in the orphanage, I'm trying to remember, were they a byproduct of this spider, this spider monster, or were they the byproduct of this girl's ice powers? Now, who is this?
Does she know? Not yet. And I'll kill her. That's alright. She's got it coming.
So wait, who's
It's
the
a lie.
who's the soldier then? Huh?
Who are you talking to? No one.
Wait, was that a pigment of our imagination? What's in this building? Oh, this is where it ends. It leaves a lot to be desired. Damn, when is the next one coming out? No! God damn it. Let me see the extras. Oh wow. I'm getting with the posters. To be honest, I can make my theories about what I think is going on, but it's so deliberately incomplete that until the next 2 chapters comes out, this stuff is going to remain super vague. Super vague. Because there is still a lot, like 2 more chapters to go. When are they coming out? Let me check. Let me see the where's the season pass? Okay. Chapter 2 will come out sometime in October, December. Most likely October 30th, like during Halloween. Chapter 3, January to March. Ugh. Okay. Lately, I've noticed in the indie horror scene, games have become queso baited. Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, I kind of try to avoid it. It started off as endearing, it's like, I won't bash queso. I think he's a great content creator. He deserves the success. But I think what happens is that there's a lot of developers who, they're hoping queso plays their game so that they can garner the traction and the like, why would you not honor queso? Because he's at the epicenter of the indie horror culture. I feel like many developers have found great success through the exposure he's given their games, and that's great. I think that's, you know if I can do that to a developer's game as well, that makes me happy, you know especially if it's a great game. But yeah, it definitely, there's a balance to it, where are you really making a game that people besides queso would enjoy, or are you just doing it so that you hope queso plays it? If you're doing it for that purpose, I feel like you're kind of missing the point. It's plagued with queso bait, fierce to fathom clone, AI slop job simulator. Yeah, job simulators definitely have a queso queso bait situation. I think because he likes playing job simulation games, so it's, again, like, it's like it's the perfect opportunity to do it. So yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think of, like, what could. I just want to check the ending explained for the. We know it's a prequel, and at the end they hint this building. Very. Has nobody done an explanation? A brief but effective return. Okay. Okay. This is just a review. I don't blame Queso at all. He's an amazing streamer, one of the few who are true to themselves. Yeah, I think that's why people like him so much, you know. Are we down to watch a 10-minute DLC ending explained? Anybody? Because I just wanna get it out of my system. I just wanna, if I missed out certain details, I'd like to know. All right. Let's do it.
You can't stay
The story of the real Little Nightmares, REANIMAL, continues with two new characters.
He said
These
that.
characters are known as the Prisoner and the Soldier. As the name suggests, the soldier has a soldier uniform, being a girl, who strangely has a German-style World War II outfit. The prisoner, on the other hand, has a sack over his head and shackles. He is first seen being kept in a dungeon-like place, but is soon released by the soldier girl, who says that he will freeze if he stays down there. This little act of compassion and sympathy saves the main protagonist's life.
Yeah, I do
Next
notice
scene
that
is
her
followed
prison
by a
cell was
troop of
filled with
soldiers in the
ice.
airplane who have British-style World War II uniforms. The airplane's hatch door opens and they reluctantly and with clear lack of motivation jump out, with seemingly all of them getting shot by the enemy. The duo, prisoner and the soldier, are hiding within the same plane. Seen by the girl's uniform, it seems as if she belongs to the other side, being a soldier of the enemy's line. So maybe that is why she saved the prisoner, as maybe they are both belonging to the same side. As the plane is getting shot and they intend to go to the enemy's line, the girl puts on a parachute, but as the boy tries to do the same, they lose their footing because of the several bullets flying their way, and they jump, with the girl deploying her parachute and saving the prisoner for a second time.
Yeah, he's being too, how do I say, literal about explaining the story, and kind of want him to jump straight to the ending. So,
Marked by war and weapons, the duo navigate their way through the city into a shopping mall with badly damaged escalator and stores, the British-styled ones, yet he uses his flamethrower and burns those soldiers, each other, with the different sides not being clearly separated in looks. The duo also use the corpses known as boomers to crawl inside the body of in order to teleport.
Is that what they're called?
As the flamethrower burns one of the soldiers, the entire shopping center catches on fire and the duo manage to narrowly escape and get out of it. The brutality of war is then displayed on how even a horse is feeding on a corpse, depicting the sheer hunger a war horse must be suffering from, to the point that they decide to feed on a decomposing corpse to survive.
I think because the horse ate that thing, it caused it to mutate to the spider.
Despite being a herbivorous animal, meaning that their diet exclusively includes plant-based products. If they ever eat animal meat, they would become sick and have severe stomach problems, but in this scenario, out of curiosity and hunger, this horse chooses to feed on a corpse as a survival instinct. Soon after, they encounter the flamethrower directly this time, who chases after them in an intense chase, and in a boss fight fashion, they use a gun and blow up his canister, killing him. The flamethrower has a distorted and warped face, as if his skin has melted. He seems to have lost his mind after suffering from severe trauma in the war, to the point that he had a scorched earth mentality, quite literally just wanting to burn and destroy everything. He even burned soldiers dressed in the same uniform as him, meaning he was killing his own comrades. Whatever happened seems to have triggered a switch in his mind, losing his sanity and killing any person he finds, no matter if they are his own companions or the
That's
enemy.
a byproduct
Even
of
chased
shell
after
shock.
a couple of fleeing children who are the protagonists of the DLC, wanting to kill them. So it's clear that the war has left them mentally incapacitated and scarred, to the point that he wants to kill everyone. The duo then go through different places that used to have life and love in, places such as homes where people lived in and shared a lot of memories, bustling with people ash of the death and destruction as who are thrown in humanity. But this illusion is quickly broken by several bombs being sent down by flying planes, when by comet and the destructive force come. So this could mean that for some reason, this girl seems to care a lot about the boy, which could mean that they might know each other. And the girl dressing up in the enemy's uniform could be a tactic that she used to infiltrate into the enemy's line in order to rescue the boy. So this could mean that they both knew each other from before this all happened, and the girl planned it carefully to infiltrate the enemy's side to save him. As they are on the train, they get attacked by the spider kids, who are gray, giant-like humanoids birthed by the mother, who is a huge furball-looking monster with
Yeah, but we encountered these children before the spider was transformed. I was thinking they're ice children. They're also, so if they're not ice children, they're the web children? Okay, this is confusing.
2 arms and 6 spider-like legs. After defeating the spider kids, they soon encounter the mother, the spider-like entity who chases after them, but they narrowly manage to escape. In their escape, their bike rolls over and they fall, with the prisoner starting to speak to a female child who is dressed similarly to him, having a sack over her head, and they talk about something mysterious.
Does she know? Not yet.
Well, maybe I know we see the horse transforming completely to the spider. But maybe before the full transformation, it was spewing out the web children. So when we saw that horse drop from the top and all the way to the underground, that's right after that we start seeing the web children. So most likely, yeah, it was right then when the web children were being produced by the mother. She wasn't fully transformed. I think she was like maybe half spider, half horse. But in that process, still, she was producing the web children.
It'll kill her. That's right. She's got it coming.
Okay, so this, I don't know.
So I.
I think she's maybe schizo, like if she's talking to herself or seeing an imaginary version of herself.
Who are you talking to? No one.
And then we see this big building. Did we? I don't think we went to this building in the base game.
The mysterious girl covered in sack disappears in thin air, which might depict that she is a figment of the boy's imagination. A person that possibly shared the captivity with him and died, which scared the boy, left with this trauma, always seeing her, talking to him in his own internal voice. The mysterious girl in the sack says that there is something the soldier girl needs to know, and even if learning about this truth kills her, so be it, as she has got it coming anyway. The prisoner boy also confirms that he's got to die as well, which means that there is a big secret to what is going on. Looking back at the soldiers and the entire war, it seems as if there is no real enemy here, and the soldiers are actually fighting their own comrades. They have distorted and warped faces, as if they are not real humans anymore. They do not communicate with each other and just kill as if being possessed somehow. Somewhat, this world seems to symbolize the mindlessness behind wars and how soldiers mindlessly follow orders without their own wits or will, killing
Just
other
had to use
humans
that
just
picture.
like themselves, taking orders and mindlessly killing ones who just wear a different uniform. But of course, this is an alternate version of the real world, a surreal nightmarish version where supernatural also exists. In the main game, we learned that there was a blood ritual that was performed, leading to all the strange consequences in the world, with the world warping into its worst. The humans turn into monsters and monstrous beings appear who have bigger roles in this world. This might relate to something the prisoner talks about with the imaginary girl, that he is destined to die just like his companion, something that she doesn't know yet. Also, the prisoner seems to suffer from some sort of a supernatural curse, a problem that causes him to feel as if he is freezing, with visible icicles and cold smoke appearing around him. The entire world in here seems like it's playing as a parallel to humanity's violence, greed, selfishness, and the atrocities that they commit, and the destruction and death they cause mindlessly.
I don't know how you can interpret that.
Humanity's violence and hatred.
All this because some children decided to fuck around and find out. Yeah.
A world war. The children seem to perform some sort of a blood ritual to stop it all.
I mean,
curse the people that
sacrificing the
caused it,
girl,
making it much worse, distorting into a never-ending nightmare where the humans descend into insanity, driven by murder and destruction. Despite the story ending
like I feel like this definitely crossed the line.
abruptly, it will continue with another DLC, and they come across a badly damaged building, which might be where the rest of the story will take place in. That's a
God damn it! It's not enough. It's not enough. At least it like. Here's the thing. By the time the next chapter comes out, I'll be honest. I'm gonna forget the details again. You know, I'm gonna have to do another rehash or recap, just to keep up with what the hell is going on in the story. But fine. I think it was a decent DLC, honestly. I forgot how visceral the world is of Reanimal, and jumping back to it, it's just it exudes so much atmosphere. I love it. It just feels too short-lived, I guess. Maybe I'm a little frustrated with that aspect, but it's fine. At least it's not like until next year. I feel like when Little Nightmares came out with its DLCs, it used to come out much longer. So yeah, I'm fine with this. It's fine. Incomplete. We'll just have to wait. Well then, there was another game that came out. I'm not sure if we have time for it today, and I don't know how long it's going to be. But I did manage to acquire it. I'm looking at what else is coming out very soon. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yes, Friday. Chilia's art new game is coming out. That's going to be super fun. Oh my god. His last game was you can try one of my recommendations. Depends how long they are. But yeah, Umagari was Chilia's art last game. It was okay, but it wasn't as scary. He was going for something else, a little bit more experimental. Yeah. So I cannot wait for this next game, and it's coming out on Friday, so 2 days from now. Super stoked. Let's look at your recommendations. So we have Voices of the Void. Oh, this is on itch, so it could be just, if it's itch, it means it's a short game. Does he mention the playtime? Let's see. It doesn't mention it. Voices of the Void. Okay, what? Are we talking about the same thing here? What 50 hours? Patrick, how long is this game? 50 hours? Oh my god. All right, let's see. Last transmission. I remember I had this wish listed. I don't know what made me not want to continue playing it for some reason. It's long? No, okay, that must be some kind of. No, I don't think it's that long. It's an itch game. It shouldn't. I feel like itch games are anywhere from 20 minutes to, 20 minutes to an hour at least. Okay, I'm looking at the last transmission. Where is it? Seems someone reviewed it and finished it within an hour and a half. What do you guys say? Should Are we down for one more game for late night separately? So I think tomorrow we'll play this one, Harity. So tomorrow for this one, hopefully, and then on Friday night we'll play Chilia's Art. What do you say? I'm down. Wow. Let me buy the game real quick. Do you mind, guys? Just please, just give me a second. Wait, Voices and Jed, you're saying Voices of the Void is 60 hours? Did you know it was 60 hours? Aha. Patrick. Did you play Dying Light 2? Yes, I have, and I did not like it. It was a much weaker game compared to the first one. Nope, just found out. Patrick, you're setting me up for a 60-hour gameplay? God damn. Okay. Plus, we got this. Let me just close the stream, and I'm gonna open another stream for this game separately. Well, Dying Light 2 was such a fall off. It was, man. Embarrassingly bad. So bad. I'll never forget that final boss fight. I just wanted it to end. It was horrifying. My God. All right, let's see. Just trying to find a good picture so I can put it as the thumbnail. Okay, guys, give me just give me like just 2 minutes. I'm gonna close the stream and I'm gonna reopen it again. Recommended this because it hits close to your home. What do you mean by that? Uh-oh. Close to my home? Damn. Radio host. Ah, okay. I thought it was something much deeper than that. My God. Okay. Listen. Let me just set up the YouTube thumbnail for the last transmission. Just taking a moment. Ahlan Abdul Majid. Damn. You're a bit late. We just finished REANIMal. DLC The Prisoner. Wow, you're just in time for nothing. But no, I feel bad. We're just gonna close the stream for no worries. I'm gonna close the stream and I'm gonna reopen it with the new stream on YouTube because I like if I'm gonna play different games, I'd rather just have like separate videos instead of one video having multiple games at once. Just because it saves me time on the editing. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned.